Ba 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 ba. Hello, hello. I'm Rosalie, and welcome back to create Arcane Engineering. I've been wanting to play Minecraft for so long. It's been nearly a week, but I haven't found the time to play it. And I found a couple hours today, and I'm so excited. Oh, I forgot I decorated. Ooh. Still need to work on that. The front looks good here, the rest will have to be decorated later. Just reminding myself of my world. Because yeah, it has been about a week since I've played last. But I've managed to find a handful of hours to play today. I'm planning on playing more tomorrow, assuming that my work shift tonight does not destroy me physically and or mentally. But yeah. And then I'm currently off, actually, next week, Monday and Tuesday. So I'm thinking about playing some longer streams those 2 days. But let's see. In my inventory, I had an elevator point and my clipboard, the conundrum hole. That's what I was working on last. Because I don't want to decorate today. Today is hole. So we have ourselves a nice little drill setup. I have a 3x3 hole to bedrock now. With I'm sure some loot. Yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. How many drills can I have? So I don't remember having very many iron left. I don't have any copper prepared. Okay. Let's smelt up a little bit more copper. I have to like remind myself what all I have and was working on. It's been a little bit. I know I wanted an elevator. That is all I can remember. I am going to expand this to a 5x5 hole. Just because that sounds nicer. And that's why I want more drills. I'm going to need more drills anyway. I want to set up more cobble generators at some point. Because of how much like stuff I can make from the cobble. Milling it makes gravel. Gravel's helpful. Milling the gravel is sand. I already have andesite, so I don't need that. I could wash some gravel for like a very small chance of iron to start like a quote-unquote iron farm. And honestly, just having that running would be great. So that's already 3 drills, because I want 1 for cobble, 1 for gravel, at least, and then 1 going into an iron farm. But I can also mill the gravel into sand. That's another one. And then the sand is like glass and clay, so that's 2 more, because I'd want 1 cobble gen each for each of those. And then just having sand is good too, because it's useful for stuff. It's soulless sand. Mix it. That's a lot of stuff. What the heck? You can haunt soulless sand into soulless sand. That's annoying. Or it can become clay. Is that the same percentage chance? It is. Okay. Quartz, sky solution, quartz seed. Okay. Redstone clay. cluster. I don't know what that is. Okay, things are happening in my brain. I am learning information I do not need to have yet. That's a saw blade. That's a drill. I'll just make 2 more right now. Do I have any machines in here? No. Where are my machines at? Thought for sure I'd have some. It's fine. I have mechanisms. Take a second. Mechanisms in here. I'm just gonna take a whole stack. That way I can make extra machines for, I'm sure I'll need them for something later. Okay. Just reminding myself what I have here. Cool. I wanted to figure out a way to move like this over there. The logs I also wanted to send over that way. We'll figure that out later. I'm not too concerned. Anyway, I want this to go bigger. Oop. And this will be everything except for that one. Unless I put it 1 lower. I could totally just put it 1 lower. Let's do this. And then just do that. Drill. Rotate so that they're facing down. No. Drill down. And that will be the other half. Careful. I really don't want to fall down there. Just to make sure. I don't know if those are connected. They're not. Oop. Get that all the way over here. Now we're connected. There we go. So that'll get that half, and then when it comes back up, I'll get the other. Mark it so I know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this side, corner. So once that's done, I'll be able to get that going again. I don't want this wall. This is a weird bit of generation. I've decided I don't want it anymore. Goodbye. Put that there. Yeah, okay. So for our elevator, I do want it to be a very simple... At least I was thinking of it being very simple. Blackstone brick. So we're gonna take... Just to show it. 3 by 3. I'm gonna grab a... There's a specific door from Create that I want. Remember to drink water. I don't have water on me, but pretend it is. An energy drink, actually. I have tragically gotten myself back into caffeine. But it'll be okay. Don't worry about it. This one. Yes, you have the iron bars. There's another thing I wanted. I can take the lantern. And then metal girders are for the iron. How much do I get? 8 per? 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I need 3 recipes worth. Sorry, 2 recipes worth. Let's go squish these. There's something so satisfying about the press. Just how it sounds. It just makes my brain happy. I am upset I did that. Where did it go? I put it in my back. That's so weird. Yeah, I don't have a very complicated design for the elevator. It's just this. Iron bars. Oh, the iron bars don't actually connect. I didn't know that. Okay, in that case, I need something else. Because I thought they would connect. Okay, come on. There we go. I got this. Parkour. Parkour. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's like that, and then we can put the lantern there. And I was expecting the iron bars to connect for some reason. And now that they're not, I don't know what I was anticipating. Let's see about these guys. If I were to put one, I want it on the other side. Not like that. Yes, like that. Honestly, might just keep it as the panels. That's not bad. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay. And yes, there's a little bit of gaps between stuff, but I'm not concerned about that. That doesn't really matter to me. You have completed your route downward. Okay, what else did I need for elevators to work? Redstone contacts. Honestly, I'm kind of second guessing myself of even having I'm just gonna, there's no OSHA in Minecraft, right? I'm gonna do that. Oh, I put it on the flower. No, I want you like that. Thank you. Because there is a... What was it called? Please, thank you. There's a way to... Computer readings? Not what I'm after. Identify the contraption controls. So I want one of these. Okay. Maybe I can't do that yet. I might have to go a little funky. I didn't know this took electron cubes. Do these? No. Need more contacts anyway. Let's make a couple more redstone contacts just real quick. That way I have them. Don't really need them, but at least I don't think I need this many. I'm definitely going to need them a little bit. Yeah, so this gets replaced with a redstone contact, and then the redstone contact would be connected here. Okay, let us take these guys off. Connect it. We're good. Yes. We're good over that way. We need to go this way. Oop, oop. I'm missing 2. Great. Yeah. Oh well, I'll just send it down again while I'm messing with all this. You know, I should have saw that coming. That's on me. Grab that. Do it again. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. Now, what I could do is open one of these and pray that I get a single electron tube. And if it doesn't work out, I will figure out how to do all this. So this will determine what I do today. Okay, got some wire, a whisk, kinetic mechanism, copycat steps, some more girders, some andesite scaffolding, a little bit of depot, tiny bit of food, a little bit of money, builder's tea, crystallized mineral. I think it gave me some diorite as well. Got it! Okay. Looks like we're gonna figure out how to at least start the redstone contacts. Come on. There we go. Those can just go there to make some stuff. Okay. Because I want the electron tube. Sorry, not redstone contacts. So we need to have a spout full of molten iron and some rose quartz. Rose quartz is a spout with redstone and destabilized redstone. Destabilized redstone is melting redstone. Okay. So it looks like I need a melter, which is a sealed machine and an iron gauge. So I need one of these, which is glass and seared bricks, which is grout, which is gravel, sand, and clay. Clay, sand, gravel. Oh, wait. Gravel. Boop, boop, boop. Grout. Perfect. That gets cooked. I really want a smelting fan. I have my temporary thing over here, right? I do. I forgot that I had that over here. Hello, Salary. I hope you're liking your new stable. If it's too cramped, let me know, and I will make you a better one later. Just add it to my to-do list. I know you're in there. We'll put this copper away. I don't want it on me. This copper diving this back on. I don't need these on me. Do a little bit of inventory management while I'm waiting on stuff to smelt. I do want to keep the dyes. I don't need the hopper, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Alright, glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it was. So I need one of these. Boop boop. We need a sealed machine, which is copper casing, which is a piece of copper on a stripped log. Boop, boop, boop. Copper casing. We surround the copper casing with sealed mechanisms. So we'll grab 8 of these, all of this, boom, boom. Sealed mechanism, surround that. We got our sealed machine. Combine the sealed machine with that, we have our melter. Okay, so now we can make our iron and redstone, right? Yes, because coal gets just enough. Here for latex. Do I have another spout somewhere? I have some tanks, my item drain. I should have a spout. I was just messing with it, right? Last time I was here on, I was messing with one. Spout? Hello? Where are you? You're not where you're supposed to be. Just in case. No. Saw my toolbox over there. Yeah, I didn't think it was in there, but you never know. No, I only have the 2 spouts. Which means I need more spouts, which is another sealed mechanism. That's okay. Sealed mechanisms are cheap to me now because of my rubber setup here. So I don't mind making a whole bunch of them. Really, it's just a small handful. It's not that many. We take another piece of copper. We take another log. We throw log down, strip it, add the copper, mine the copper. And then, boop, boop. We have our sealed mechanism. To make a spout, we need a hopper. Combine the hopper and the sealed mechanism. Boom, we have spouts. Okay. So now, we're just gonna throw it right here for now. Item drain, spout, pipe into the spout. Place that one with you. Then I can put you down and just real quick connect this. Just like connect it properly. Why does it just not want to do what I want it to do? And then we can put a depot there. Okay, so first things first, I need some rose quartz, which is destabilized redstone on redstone dust. Destabilized redstone, I get 100 millibuckets per redstone. So we're going to do 10 redstone. Do a redstone block first. And then I can use a fuel tank or a heater. Not a harder. Heat. That's the melter. Here's the heater. Okay. It's not that bad. I was about to be upset. But just because I mess up doesn't mean I have to be upset. Boom. So put that in. It melts. We'll take our bucket. While that's happening, I do need a little bit of iron melting too. Let's throw the iron ore. No, not the bucket. Iron ore in. Drop you there. Grab my bucket back. It'll slowly fill into there. Perfect. Grab more redstone. Put it there. Boom. We're getting rose quartz. So this is a different way, I think, of... Why are you on fire? Celery! Why are you on fire? No! Why are you burning down? Why is everything on fire? I don't know why that just happened. Rest in peace, celery. Blaze of glory. Actually, that. I don't know why that happened. That's a little sad. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, celery. I don't know. It was doing so good for so long. I don't... The only thing that changed was the melter. Right? Is that what set me ablaze? It's the only thing I can think of. But it's not setting anything on fire now. So I don't get it. But okay. Sure, I guess. We put the molten iron on the rose quartz, and we get the electron tube. Boom. We have some electron tubes starting. Well. I'm gonna repair the building, but I'm gonna leave this, hard aftermath, I guess, as a warning. I don't know why it happened. Just that it did, and I'm a little sad. I'm very sad about it. That's so rough. Well, that happened tragically. I hit the wrong button. That all went somewhere it wasn't supposed to go. Where did they all go? I wanted a quick stack, not dump. I don't even know where to put ashes. Like, this is something... Hello. Who just messaged me? Why? Who are you? Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I'm gonna put the ashes in here. I am so sad about Celery. They were such a good horse. Oh my gosh. Well, that's unfortunate. I have my electron tubes now. Which means I can make my contraption. But I was, contraption controls. Celery died from my elevator. Oh, that's so sad. Wrong way. There we go. Yeah, just these two last blocks. Oh god. Oh, my super glue is somewhere. I dumped it by accident. Where's my super glue at? There's my super glue. Okay. I am gonna let it rain. That is my morning for Celery. They deserve at least a little bit of mourning. Get that last little piece, thank you. Look at it go! Oh, they found a little bit of diamond. Cool. Yeah, this is the elevator design, now that it's with the contraption. Yeah. So the redstone contact will connect to here. Once it comes back up, I can, like, disable some of this to build that part. I do a little bit of weird scaffolding. Oh, there's a cave down. Perfect. Okay, I'll just let that do its thing for a moment. I'm so sad. Is there a way to make diorite? Not easily. It wants me to actually have all this. Okay. Grab a piece of diorite, grab a piece of andesite, grab some cobble, grab a crystallized mineral chunk. I don't have any anywhere. So that gets turned automatically. I can go steal a sapling, it's fine. So all gets added back to the belt anyway. Right, I can just take a little piece there. Do I have any raw material in here? I have a little bit of raw copper. I'm sure there's zinc in here too, right? If not, crazy. I just want to clear this quest line. Oh, heck yeah, that gave me a little bit of extra. Boop, boop. Boop. Do I have an extra large water wheel? I do. I'm glad that that thing earlier, I think it gave me, yeah, it did give me some makeshift ones. Perfect. Grab a machine. This one gives me a free loot box. I'll enchant that one later. So real quick, grab a couple of these because it asks me to have them. Whoa! Get back there. It does ask for that, so let's grab it real quick. It does ask me for a saw, and I am so sad about celery. Actually, like that's, I was not ready for that. That caught me so off guard. I didn't even notice it happening until they were almost already dead. Well, are you at the bottom yet? You are. Cool. Bring me back up and I can build the elevator now. This doesn't matter. These are just explaining some of the mods that you might not have played with before. This is a recipe mod. Forbidden and Arcanus has fun magic stuff. Integrated Dynamics is a magic tech mod. It can get really complicated if you want to go through it. I remember using just Integrated Dynamics. I had set up a farm before in a previous mod pack. That was so wild. It took a lot of effort. Pneumaticraft is good. Don't let stuff explode. Okay. I have not played with Pneumaticraft much, so I'm excited to get a little into that later. Grab that spout. Grab one of the Corundum. Grab the rune. I think Ars Novor is a magic mod that I haven't played with yet. I've barely touched on it in a previous mod pack. Grab the raw iron. Do you have any zinc in you? No, did not find any zinc. Tragic. Let's go break all the super glue because I don't need it anymore. Go ahead and just like take the whole thing. Take what I can at least. Ooh, I may have just lost that lever. I totally just lost that lever. Oh well. I am going to take a second to just cover it completely so I can chop some, just so I can take the celery really is messing me up a little bit. I will deal with all this later. Get out of here. In my way. What the... A little bit of iron. That's good. Glad for the iron. Put those strips back. Okay. So, I'm gonna just break all this down real quick. I love when I can just shift right click to pick stuff up. Wish I could do that with normal mining, but can only do so much. I'm missing a blackstone somewhere. No, I'm not. So we have our 3x3. Our redstone contact is here. We put our andesite door here. The girders up. And put our contraption controls. There's that. Blackstone brick on top. Our little lantern. We super glue our whole thing together. And then we take our scaffolding up to here. I'll rotate that this way. And then I do want this a little faster, I think. Bring it up a little. Honestly, no. I think it's okay where it is. So this should now be an elevator, and it is. Oh, the lantern doesn't work as what am I calling this? Only optional, but ground surface. We'll call it surface. So it looks like lanterns don't really work as contraptions, or part of contraptions, which doesn't completely surprise me, but is a little unfortunate. The way we're gonna go down here is via water physics. Take the diving boots off, because then I wouldn't be able to swim back up. So at some point around deep slate level, I'm going to place another contact. And that can be our... Yeah, so right about here. Rotate it. And boom, it's an elevator. Corundum. That's not how you spell that. Corundum? What is it? What is it? Corundum. Corundum. How you spell it? Corundum. Corundum. Okay. And we can call it with a... Oh, I was in this cave before. I'll just swim back up to the surface. So providing a redstone signal to that would call the elevator. And honestly, I should supply a redstone signal. But I didn't have any way to do that with me. Little log becomes buttons. So just as a backup. But now we have an elevator. Yippee! I'll have to light up along the way. But once it gets to the level, this door should open automatically. Oh. Yep. Perfect. And then as a backup, put a button there. So around here is where... Oh, okay. Sure. Good thing I have more redstone contacts. I didn't mean to fall all the way, but, you know, sometimes that happens. We're just going to put a redstone contact here, label this bedrock, and throw a button, and call the elevator all the way down here. So the elevator speed is dependent on the rotational speed that's given to it. So I'm probably going to go up and, like, really increase that speed, like, as much as it'll go. Because I would rather the elevator go quickly. Like, the less time I have to spend waiting, the better. Take me to the surface, please. Oh, I need to include some elevator music. Oh, we're here. Wonderful. Okay. Next up, we need an infinite water source. We need... this stuff. You. I just need to figure out the whole setup again before I go back down there. So let's keep some stuff on me that I know I'm going to keep on me. And just put everything else away for now for a moment. You are more full than I was anticipating you getting. You're already a gold barrel. This... And then gold to diamond is just 8. 8 diamonds. I don't have 8 diamonds. So I'll just throw some stuff out. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to do that. That caught me so off guard. Goodness gracious. Okay. So, we're setting up a conundrum stuff up there. Okay. Let's clear my favorites for a moment so I don't have other stuff in the way to confuse my brain as I figure out how my brain's going to work. Okay. I need a little bit of raw zinc real quick. Just because I want this to be over. Boom. That chapter's done. I can get rid of it now. Fight past the struggle, it says. You think I'm gonna struggle? Okay. So I need clean stone for smooth stone slabs. So for smooth stone slabs, we need a mechanical drill. We need a bucket of lava. Do I have any lava anywhere that I'm not using somewhere already? I don't think so. I have that weird tank full, but I remember, yeah, I have this, but I can't actually take the lava out of it. What I can do... That's wrong. More glass. Try this again. Here we go. Retains liquid when broken. Holds 48 ingots of fuel. I don't know what that means. But if I can put a little bit of stuff in it. There's like a seared tank, right? Yeah, fuel tank. Retains liquid when broken. Make that. And we'll see like which one holds more. I'm pretty sure the fuel tank does, but I'm not 100% on that. I don't need furnaces in here. This can go over here for now. And we're gonna make a trip to my favorite place, the Nether. I have died in the Nether like 4 times now, I think. Let's hope we don't add another. Okay. It was this way. I have my little bridge. Bridge goes down. Hello, little piglin. Hello, big piglins. What I really need to do is just make a proper staircase down and back up so I don't have to keep figuring it out. I forget what mod it is that adds this, but the ability to place underneath a block is great. I think it's Quark, but since I'm not 100%, I'm not going to... Don't quote me on that. I mean, I guess you can quote me on it. I don't think I'm allowed... I don't know... What am I... My brain isn't working. How do I get my brain to work again? How do I tell my brain to work? Alright, there's that. Grab our bucket. We have you, we have you. Bucket. Bucket. Lava, lava. Lava, lava. Lava, lava. Lava. 4. Lava. Ah! Okay. Give it a second. We're okay. Everything is okay. We both hold 4 buckets worth. It's fine. I'm gonna be okay. See? I told you. We're perfectly fine. There's no problems here. Nothing wrong is happening. It's okay. I have 8 more buckets of lava. I don't have to come back here for a little bit. The longer I can go without having to come back to the Nether, the better. As much as I like the little mushroom dudes Like, these guys are so cute. I love mushrooms. And there's like that crystal biome that was really pretty. But if I can avoid the nether, my life will noticeably improve. Alright, what's going on here? I got a message. Ba ba ba. Reply to my Snapchat. Okay. I'm going to put these in here. Do I believe they belong in this container? No. Do I care? No. I didn't know I could do that. Can I put armor on you? Oh, you can hold it. In that case, let me give you... Okay, I can't give it a wrench. Oh! I wanted to give it a wrench. Whoa! What did I just hit? I hit a hotkey in my game. Oh, it's turned around now. There we go. Why am I favoriting items instead of picking them up? What's going on here? Okay. Hitting control. Holding control and clicking allows me to favorite items. I don't know what that does, but I can do it. Alright. Anyway, I need the water source. Infinite water. Perfect. This is for cobble generator. I need to cook it into smooth stone. So for that, I'm going to take the configuration tool. We're going to take a lot of logs so that I can set up similar to over there. Just so I have plenty of wood to work with for the drawers. I need a... fan. Do I have one? I don't think so. It's a clutch. I'll take the funnels, because I definitely need them. I will need the saw. Okay, real quick. We're gonna take a moment and do my favorite activity. Jumping on a squeezer to make iron. I need a little bit more iron. Don't waste time. No time wasted. Have it smelting while I'm jumping. That way I don't have to wait on the smelting. But I'm getting like 2 to 3 iron. This has been 3 for the last 4. Yeah, I'm getting like 3 times the iron from each ore. And since I don't have Fortune 3 yet, this is great. Like, this is exactly what I need. Oh, that one only gave me 2. That one gave me 3, though. That one gave me 3. That one gave me, I think, 3. I actually wasn't paying attention. Okay, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. Last. Perfect. Put this in there. That is now smelting. Put those back. You go back into there. Okay, where was I? That was just for usage. I needed fans. That's what I needed. I can probably get away with a single fan. Let's think. I'm thinking here. So if I'm only using a single piece of lava for the cobblestone generator, take that lava, like, it'll be a vertical thing. I can totally mess with it and have... Yes. I can totally get away with a single fan. I have it in my brain, and I just have to figure it out while I'm down there. That is not a fan. That's another saw blade. Did I need that? No, I did not need that. Well, I have an extra saw blade now. How do I make a fan? Okay, that's how. 1, 2, 3. Give me one of my alloy. Go over here and crush that. 4. We combine those. Bam, we have a propeller. Propeller machine is our fan. So, cobblestone generator. Cobblestone gets smelted again, cut into slabs. Bam. That side of the quest line is done. This side of the quest line is a little bit more complicated. So we need a spout for the infinite water. We'll need a pipe and a pump for the water to, like, get the water into the spout. Any Corundum block. I'd rather it be a violet block, but I don't think... I can't make a violet Corundum block. Does it have to be... heated? It does have to be heated. So I'm going to need another blaze burner. And I need a way to get fuel down there for rune production. That's another thing. Can just use runes. I don't have to go... I had to sneeze. Let's think here. I don't want to go and go to the Nether for... Let me think for a second. There was a way... I swear, it was you, the hose pulley. For large bodies, height of the pulley's hose. Okay. Pipes can be connected, cool. So you can either put fluid into the world, or if it's reversed, take fluid out of the world. The hose does not work when fully retracted. Runs from top to the bottom. Just below where the hose is. Filling runs from bottom to top. Okay. large enough ocean, it will, yep, just give infinite water. Was it a specific, just a specific mod pack? Or... Okay, so supposedly a body of liquid that is 10,000 blocks is enough to be considered infinite. So, supposing that's true, 10,000 blocks of lava over in the nether. I should be able to get infinite lava from the nether then. Because there is a... The straw lets blaze burners use lava instead of like a physical fuel. But I don't know if that's... I think what I'll just do instead is run a chute all the way down and just provide fuel from up top here. Like it'll be semi-automatic for the time being, and then I'll make it more automatic later. So in that case, I do still need some stuff. Okay, so spout above Corundum. It will grow and sometimes make clusters. These clusters have to be mined, which is more drills. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder. I had an idea, and I don't know if it'll work. So let's go ahead and just run down there real quick and see if it will work. Because if it does, okay, cool. If it doesn't, also okay, cool. It just means I have to figure something out. Piece of iron, piece of redstone, bit of you, bit of this, cobblestone. Combine that together, you get a piston. I want that button, thank you. Okay. So let's just real quick head down here. I have hand crank, water wheel, perfect. On my toolbox, right? Perfect. Okay. Take me down to the Corundum, please. Ba 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 da ba 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 da 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 da. Okay. I should have thought this through, but it's okay. I'll just do that, and we'll deal with it later. We'll make it proper later. It doesn't have to be anything special right now. I'm just gonna use up all this wood that I brought. Okay. So, infinite water here. Let's go ahead and grab... Make a crafting table. I want a bigger water wheel, so I have more stress units to work with. I can put the water wheel... Let's put it over here. We'll be okay. That. Boop, boop, boop. Grab a little bit more plank. Boop, 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 boop. can put water here. That turns the wheel perfect. So we get our conundrum. We put block up spout. Put the piston there because I have an idea. Pump. Please rotate that. Do I have to have it be... So I remember being able to just do that. I guess we'll find out in a second if that's true. Alright, big into little. Big into little. Big into little. Big into little. Doubling the speed each time. And then we're going to take the shaft here. Big into little. And then for a gear shift, gearbox here, we'll rotate it so that it's a vertical gearbox. And then cogwheel. You. Yes, that does. Okay, cool. That does push it. Let's see. So that's infinite water. Oh, those get pushed with it. I want one with one on the side, please. Thank you. It does get pushed. Okay. Huh. What's our best bet? So I think what I want is... So it'd be drill, drill, drill? And then have... hoppers around the ground? So let's go ahead and power these while I'm here. Boop, 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 because the orientation doesn't really matter. Grab a big wheel. Boom. That is now... Oh, we are stressed. So that was too quick. We'll need more than just 500 then, because you use up all of it actually at your current speed. I didn't realize you use it all up. That's really funny, actually. Can I just make more water wheels? Wheel... How much are they to make? Oh, it's just shafts. Okay. And yeah, I can totally just make more. Boom, boom. Or just make 4 more. And we call it a day. Boop, 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 boop. So we're gonna place down a handful more water wheels. One, two. Ow. That was a fall. Oh, right, I have the diving boots on. Nope, okay. Come on. Just let me do it. Ooh, no, wrong. So those two are not getting any... Bam, now they are. Make sure, yep, they're all making speed. Now, do our thing that we did over here a second ago. Yeah. I don't even need these guys, actually. We just need to make sure, like, this is contained. So, like, blocks around the side. And then we can just have some hoppers or something inside to pick up the block. Sometimes it takes more, water than others, it looks like. Okay. Okay, okay. Rotate that for now so I don't have to worry about it. I'm actually gonna just real quick do it this way. So I can have the shaft there to put a clutch in later. How do you make a clutch? That requires a piece of redstone. Is there any redstone nearby? Redstone. 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 No, there's not going to be any redstone nearby. I love Minecraft music. It's so nice. Yeah, okay. Because, yeah, sometimes this will happen. And it'll mine it just fine. So it's okay. I just have to make sure it's all contained. So let's go ahead and head back up. Drop some stuff I don't need. Back to the surface. Ah! Okay. Bum, bum, ba da da. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, handful of blocks on me I don't need. Put that away. So think about it. Okay, what did I come back up here for? Hoppers, which means iron. How many did I need? 5, 7 to feel comfortable. So 7 hoppers. I'm gonna use glass because I want to be able to see what's going on, which means I need some more sand. Put this in over here. Yeah, I got my seared brick. Okay. There was one mod that let you throw bricks, and I was curious if that was in this or not. It looks like it might not be, which is fine. I don't need to be able to throw brick. Words are hard. I don't need to be able to throw bricks. I'm gonna grab another hopper just in case. Grab the chutes in case I need them. I did want the clutch. Thank you. Okay. I'm not at that point yet. Don't stop it. Don't look away. How much is in here? I need some more stuff real quick. It's a good thing I checked, because I was definitely gonna run out of stuff. Oop, more cogwheels. These can be made into bigger cogwheels. I like cogwheels. Honestly, more belts would be great. Did I put that back, or did I just use it all? Must have just used it all. It's fine. I'll just make more belts. And we're okay. Yeah, right now we're on functionality mode more than we are why are words so hard today? I don't care about how it look. Oh, wait. Go back. I wanted to speed this up. Scaffolding, hell. Scaffolding. Where's my scaffolding? Did I put you away somewhere? Where the heck? Why does my scaffolding keep disappearing? I swear, it's like it doesn't like me. Yeah, I wanted to make you a little faster. So we're going to do that. So I need little, big, little, and then you go here. That does use up the entirety of that water wheel, but it's so much faster. Oh, it's actually usable as an elevator now. Okay. So what I was thinking was like this. Have our hoppers facing this way. Have cobble barrier. Make me a chest, please. Ooh. Ah! And then, honestly, replace that one with glass and we're fine. Be able to open it. Case these so that they're full blocks. Cobble in the corners. In case that. So that's a full block. And then cobble so it doesn't like jump out, you know? Okay, we reconnect you there. did bring my clutch, so I wanted it there. A lever. That way I can turn it off. So if it gets stuck on the block, we're a little screwed. It looks like. I guess the question is, if I put another hopper there, does it pick up from the block? No, it does not. So I guess we're just gonna have to accept some loss. Or, wait a second, I'm so smart. Get my glass back. What I can do, the fan there, facing the other way. And then put our toolbox down so I can actually use it. Boop, boop, boop. Is that blowing the right way? It did not matter which way it was blowing. Now, if the item gets stuck there, it should blow. I have a solution for that. Break that block, turn it into a hopper. So now it shouldn't get stuck there. And we should start, yeah, we're seeing it all there. Perfect. Okay. Okay. This is great. We want that on the bottom, please. It's easy to reach when it's right there. Just real quick. That way I can walk over to here. Alright, doesn't matter how it looks right now. Right now we're doing just functionality. And boy oh boy, does this functionality. I'm gonna need another fan. Honestly, I'm gonna grab 2 more fans. We have the Corundum cluster set up. So now we need a little bit of rune dust going in to a mixer with the clusters, and that will make it specifically violet, which is the kind we need for the runes. Okay. I'm gonna let this just run for a moment. And I need to use the restroom and get some more water. So, BRB, water break. And we're gonna just let the sounds be soothing for a little bit. So yeah, I'll be right back. I have returned. I have water that has fruit punch flavoring in it. I've used the restroom. We ended up with a pretty decent amount of random. I wish it was the right color, but it does not matter. Okay, so what we need to do now... I'm gonna break this a little. Wish I had a better pick. I'll get better stuff eventually. Just gonna dig into this wall a little. So I want to set up the cobblestone generator over here now. So we have... I don't need that right now. So, for cobblestone, water, lava, grab some water. Water goes there, lava goes there, cobble's made here, throw a drill on top, rotate it around, put a chute underneath, actually I will, no I don't need to do that yet. Break this. So it doesn't catch on fire from the lava. Okay. I'm actually gonna end up breaking it some more just because there's so much lava that's about to be here. Because I want to put down here so you go to here, put our toolbox down, put a belt, so you're coming down into here. I have more shafts than my thing can hold. That's why I have them in my inventory still. Okay. So, I don't want to necessarily mess with the lava there. But I do need... I'm going to put another belt there. We're going to have the lava... I think here. Now, are you rotating the right direction if I do that? Let's find out, shall we? Boop. Boop. Rotate that. We can put a belt on it, and then extend you outwards. Put a shaft there, and we can do that. So you are going the wrong way. Which means we're gonna put it here. Perfect. Okay. That away. Grab our red and yellow. This is red. This is yellow. Yellow is items. Red is power. But while I'm here, boop, boop. Gear, gear, gear. Perfect. Okay. So it's gonna go like so. I'm gonna go ahead and just like stop that for a moment. Seems to be working okay. So I need 2 fans and 2 buckets of lava. And then I can continue. Back to the surface! I will decorate this later. Okay, so I'm using one of the fans to deal with item drops in the actual Corundum itself. I don't think I have any more fans. Just to double check. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Do I have enough? I do. Enough iron to make a few fans. I'll put the shaft away just because I don't need it. Please. Please. Yes! I just noticed something that's gonna bother me if I don't fix it. This dirt right here is visible, and I only just noticed it. I wonder how long that's been there without my, like, actual knowledge. Okay. That's 2 more fans. I really only need 1 more thing of lava. Perfect. Because I can use that for multiple, and it'll work out. Yeah, okay. We have everything else I think I need right now. Hello, Wandering Trader. Do you have anything worth trading for? No. Goodbye, Wandering Trader. I hope to never see you again. Okay. So down here, we're gonna put 1 here. So I want to replace that with cobble. So this will be a... like a drawer. Drawers here. Maybe not like that. Can I do it with the drawer upwards? No, didn't think so. Do I have any panels left on me? No. How do I make that copycat panel? Stone cutting zinc. Got it. In that case, I guess we're using a sign. That was wrong. That's not what I needed to do. So that'll lock it. We put a funnel here. The lava goes there. I need you powered. Let me do that with shaft, 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 and a belt. It is blowing outwards. Perfect. We can throw... Is there a glass slab? No. Throw a slab there so I don't step on it later. Move this above, actually. So that should clean it. It does. And then lock that there. So it will smelt the stone. Perfect. The way I did that makes it difficult to... Yeah, we're gonna do it differently because I wanted to just use the 1 bucket of lava. And that's perfectly fine. Still make it safer. So let's redo that. What we were thinking was... Just this longer. We'll put our fan right there, facing this way. the block so I know it's there. Move the tool back so I don't fuck with it too much. Drawer goes here. It is already locked. We put the tunnel there. We go a little bit past it. Here. Break the path a little open. Cobble. And then we can put another drawer. Like here. And lock it. Our funnel. And then the lava goes there. These I want turning the same way. Guess what? This is a power one, so it gets to be red. And then the way we can actually get the power over to it. Here. I'm having to do actual thinking here for a moment. That will be gearbox. Running out of casing that I brought. It's okay. Gearbox, shaft. And those are blowing the right direction. Perfect. Just so I don't kick myself later. You are exactly what I need. So yeah, now when this has power, it's mining cobble. The cobble goes here, gets cooked. Cooked cobbles, smooth stone. Smooth stone immediately comes out here, gets cooked again. Bam. We have smooth stone. We're gonna go from here. The thing about belts is I can use them once. Kind of have to do it that way. I was planning on going this way. Let's see if a single gearbox... Nope, I have to do it the other way around. Which is fine. Let's break that block, expand you out that way, put a gearbox there. Boom. Actually, I can do that better. I heard something. A bat died. Rest in peace, bat. It was nice knowing you. I didn't actually know the bat. I don't know why I said it was nice knowing it. Here we're gonna put the saw. We can chain drive that. No, I need it reversed actually. So gearbox. Yes, that is going the correct way. I didn't know that was there, so. Boop. I want slab specifically. Stop that for a second. Okay, what did I make? Smooth stone nub? Oh, those are cute. Oh, those are very cute. Not something I need, though. Get rid of that. Okay. So, smooth stone slabs. I don't need a stone cutter. Why do you want me to make a stone cutter? Then get a rune deployed on top of them. So, the rune is the rest of our stuff. I'm going to do... Hey, little box, you're too far from me now. Please come over here. Thank you. And... Oop. And oop. Let's just make another crafting table for a second, because I need one more gearbox. Boom. Belt. Make it yellow. And then the deployer goes here. We can power it. We have a belt back here. Make that red. Alright, so with a... Who's in here anyway? Yeah, okay, that's all. Let's double check. I need to bring more andesite casings, and I need a deployer. Hang that over here. We are getting smooth stone. If I were to go ahead and put a funnel here, it does stop. Perfect. Because the deployer is going to go there with runes. So now I need to take the output here and make runes going to here. Which I can probably do in here. So I need a deployer and then everything it takes to make a rune. So we'll head back to the surface. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. And then grab a whole bunch of stuff that I hopefully have the material for. So if I don't, I'm going to have to go mining again. I really don't want to go mining. Okay, stuff I want to keep on me or in a specific spot. The buckets, I don't really care for. I need more of the casing, which I have the chest over here. How much? Okay, we still have plenty of andesite, so I can probably put another stack of logs in our input chest there. Should make me... Yes, perfect. So that way I have more casing being made while I'm doing other stuff. We are going to go ahead and put away anything in my inventory that is already in place. These can go there. This is going to go here. I don't need the piston turns out. Grab the rest of this back into my inventory so I don't forget about... Oh, I already had a configuration full in my inventory. Good to know. Put that one back then. Okay. So I need to make the Corundum properly into runes. Well, first, actually, let me pick this up so the quest will be over. Grab our slab. Perfect. So that actually gives me reward. Why is there cobblestone in there? Okay. So I need to mix 3 clusters with rune dust to make them into violet. So that means I need a mixer. I think I had an extra... I do have an extra whisk. Heck yes. I need a machine. I have a couple. So mechanical mixer over a basin. And that will make our rune dust into the proper violet corundum. To make a rune, I need to mix that with a mechanical press to make the rune. Yeah, 3 rune dust and a violet corundum pressed and heated is a rune. Which means I need a blaze burner, which I have one. I am going to take this other rune that I have to make it, rather than going back to the nether, because I really don't want to go back to the nether. It says I completed the quest, but I know I technically haven't yet. So I haven't actually automated this yet. I need a millstone, which is easy to do. My gears are all in my toolbox. And then I need a piece of stone. Bam, we have the millstone now. Because that is how we turn the rune back into rune dust. So I need a mechanical press and another basin. The mechanical press is an andesite machine and a block of iron, which means I need to process a little bit more iron. So let's go ahead and do that. Where's my squeezer? Squeezer. I don't know where the hopper is. Do I not have a hopper? Did I use it somewhere? I must have used it somewhere. Check. I don't know what that means. We'll see if this one works. It works enough for me. Take our pressure plate. Bum, bum, bum. We'll bounce on the squeezer a little bit. And it does just go straight into the hopper. Let's get that processing while I'm hopping on the rest. I've had to do this like 8 times now since I've gone mining, just because I haven't actually set up a way to process it properly. So I haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, you're now done. Put you away. Hello, cream. Put you away. Take my iron. Wrong button. And the hopper will go back. My pickaxe is nearly broken. Do I have an extra one in here? I do, but it's not enchanted. Let's give it a quick enchant. I've only got 10 levels, so it's not going to be great. I don't have my enchanting set up out here anymore. Right. Bam. Efficiency 1 is fine. It's better than nothing. And that's what matters. I can throw the rest of this into my little smelter thing over here that I need to relocate or make a proper building for. I wanted some copycat things. Where did I put those? They're in here for some reason. Let's go over here. I don't really need the copycat steps with me, but I did want the panels just because they'll be useful. Alright, so iron block. The casing is our press. So now I think I have everything I need to figure out the rune processing. So let's head back down there and figure things out. Elevator music. Ba, 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 ba. Doesn't take long now that I've sped that up. It's so nice. Okay. So what we're gonna do is take this and bring it this way. I'm gonna go ahead and just like pop this open so I have a little bit more room to work with. I need the final product, the rune itself, to end up... I didn't grab a deployer. That was what I was forgetting. I'm a little upset I forgot that, but whatever. Deal with it later. That's a little annoying. Do I have a hopper? No. Can I put another chute here? No. That kind of ruins everything. Put a hopper here, facing into the chute. I have to go back up anyway. So, grab the deployer that I forgot, and a hopper. And take a sip of water while I'm at it. So the deployer... Let's see. So that is enough for a hopper, heck yeah. Well, I don't have to really think about it too much. Boop, boop, boop. There's our hopper. That away. What did I need? Deployer. I have 10 brass, so I need to squish this. Go get more... Wait, I have mechanisms in my storage. I don't have to go back to the factory for the moment. Yeah, okay, perfect. That makes our machine. Grab those. Boop, boop, and boop. We have our hand. I always accidentally make more than I need when it comes to the brass sheets. Boom, we have a deployer. We have our hopper. Okay. So we shouldn't be losing any more cobble now after I put that hopper in. Not that it really matters. I'm not that. I didn't need... Words are hard. I don't need to make sure that we're getting all of our cobble, realistically. But it feels wrong to be losing some. But that will put more on the belt. Yeah. And also patch the ones that don't end up in the chute. So that's being smelted. That's being smelted. Over here is where the deployer will go. And I need more stress down here. My water wheels are not enough. That's okay. I could slow it all down. Realistically, that's probably what I should do. So I'm just gonna, real quick, just slow it all down a little bit. I don't need it going as fast as it was. I prefer when things are going at their max speed, but they really don't have to. Especially when I don't feel like making, more concessions for it. Okay, so we start out, we take our conundrum from here. So I need to take this and deal with it. Belt, make that a little higher. Put it over here. I can just actually put the belt all the way to the back. Like that. And then I would go along this back wall. So these are all going to be item belts. So mark them yellow so I don't forget. I just realized a thing. I need this one more down, actually, to get it to nab from the chest properly. Which means I need that one back. It's fine, it's fine. Just encase it and it'll look a little nicer. Make it yellow. Okay. So a funnel here. I'd rather it be... It doesn't need to be brass. That's a drill. You're rotating the wrong way. So I don't want to necessarily just steal that. Gosh. Okay. Oh, there's a way to do it. Steal this. Put a belt here. Heck yeah. That is a power belt, so it's gonna be red. These I want going the same direction. You I need going the opposite direction. Grab a couple gearboxes. Slap one down here. Put a belt there. Perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do real quick, because that's just gonna go all the way to the end and stop. I need a... I'm gonna actually just put another crafting table down here. Oh, it would help if I actually crafted it. Maybe not right there. Put it there. Put the toolbox on top. So I need another drawer. Drawer will go here. We're going to put the conundrum in it, and we're going to lock that. Put the funnel here and rotate it to where it will go in. So now, all the conundrum that's coming out of here, all the extra blocks, are just going to end up here. I do want to void this at some point, so I will set up the void for that later. So it's going to go through. I don't need to wait for it all. The actual clusters need to be mixed with rune dust. So we're going to go ahead and put our... Now that doesn't require heating, correct? Correct. Let's put that there. The clusters are the only other thing that should end up on this belt. Oh, it goes under. That's unfortunate. Stop that for a second. Okay, wait. That back, actually. And then we'll, just connect it all over the end for a second. Okay. So it did more than I thought it was going to do. We're going to put the basin here, funnel there. Now it's going in. Take the extras out. I don't have a single rune dust to get us started. That's okay. But the ceiling is too short. I'm glad that there was a natural cave here that I was able to use a decent amount of. So yeah, mixer there. Oh my gosh, Certus quartz crystal. Put that there. And then I need to nab a single... what's the word I'm looking for? Rune dust. Single of the rune dust. That way I can turn the crystals into the right color. Because once they're the right color, then they can be pressed and heated and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna grab... I'm gonna grab a bunch just in case I mess something up somewhere. And that way I can, like, recreate stuff. Head back down. This is a little bit complicated, but we're mostly just, like, testing around, messing around to get it figured out. So this requires, from another angle, where the gearbox is probably... Actually, I can totally just have it, like, go backwards here. That... Let's see, is there a... There is... Because I thought there was. Huh. Why am I blanking here? What's going on in my brain? Not that one. That one. I don't need the shovel on me right now. This is yellow. So I want you to go this way. To get it to go that way. I have a little bit over there. Bringing that up to here will be difficult. It'll be easier to just reverse it here. I have to make you one bigger so that when I do that, it won't activate it. Go over to the other side. See, that's what we were avoiding. No, wait a second. What did I do wrong? Put you there. And then you all the way out. Boom. That's facing the other way around. Perfect. So this is where the rune dust will come in. At least one of them. Yep, because it'll mix it together there and give me the 3 violet clusters. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So make sure that that's the only thing it ever tries to make. So these clusters, when heated with a single cluster with 3 rune dust, gives me a rune. The runes are then milled into rune dust. So these clusters need to be heated with rune dust. So nearly all the way at the end, probably. We come over here. We're gonna put our blaze burner here, basin there, funnel there, mill press into that. I can actually cheat a little bit here. Do that, and now you have that. So those will go in there, and it does require a rune dust, or sorry, it's 3 rune dust and some violet clusters. Heated, pressed makes a rune. So make sure runes are the only thing being made with that, just in case like something else ends up on the belt somehow. So now that we have runes, I need these runes to be sometimes milled and sometimes sent to the deployer. So the best way to do that, because the andesite tunnels only do the... It won't let me ponder. Sometimes the game just doesn't let me ponder. But the andesite tunnels will send one out of the stack, but I don't think it round robins it. So let's see if I am lucky. Because I don't have... I can make it if I make a screwdriver. So I could make some precision mechanisms. I have the stuff now to at least make a little bit. But I think I have a funnel. I need a tunnel. So I do need some precision mechanisms. So I need 8 of those. Do I have enough? I do? Do I have a screwdriver? Not currently. To make that... We can totally just make a screwdriver real quick. Go grab some rubber. From you. Let's see if I already forgot the recipe. I totally did. There it is. So how we're gonna do this is using our at-home deployer here. I need 8 of these, which is that. 8. It should do... Yep. I'm gonna have to go through each one like this, but it's okay. So I'm not worried. Yep. Now we put that. And we have precision mechanisms. Wonderful. I'm glad that I wanted that for the, I wanted those... Wow, words are hard. The electron tubes for the elevator. So now I can do that, I can bring it over here, and I can make the tunnels. These will let me round robin the rune dust after they're milled. So we'll head back down here to the really bad looking factory that will totally get looking better later. And then, so our runes, I need to separate out. Because I need half of it to go into making dust. And the other half be deployed. So let's do that. Break the blocks in the back. Do I have the chain drives required for... I don't. So we're just gonna cheat a little bit and use belts instead. Chain drives are cheaper, but I don't have any more and I did not bring enough to make any. Is it cheaper? It uses iron rather than rubber. So that's a decision. So our runes come out. I want my toolbox, please. Bring that over here. So these runes need to be either milled or sent here. So we're going to put a tunnel here. This is the right one, right? Yes. I need to increase this out a little bit. Boop. And then one this way. Boop. And then we can go to the top and set it to force round robin. Just round robin. I don't need it forced, just in case like one backs up. That lantern just fell, but it's okay. So one of these, oh, maybe it's not okay. The lantern broke when it fell. I am now on fire. We'll see how long that lasts. Not very, thank goodness. So I now need... That's not right. Like so. We're going to do that. Does gearbox do what I want it to? It does! Let's go! It means I could be silly with it. I love when things work out better than they should. Oop. Okay. Make sure these are color-coded so I don't forget later. Yellow, yellow. Our funnel, nope. There. We want, before I do that, just so it only ever uses that. Right, I need to rotate that. Okay. We can come back up here. I brought some chutes for a reason. Okay. So let's just to make sure that that's doing what it's supposed to, let's throw in a little bit of dust way back over here. So 1 rune dust and 3 clusters becomes 3 violet clusters. The violet clusters get sent over to you, where you get mixed with a little bit of rune dust and heated. And you should press... Am I doing it wrong? Oh, I need 3 rune dust, not 3 clusters. It gets crushed into a rune, and that will be round robined. Okay. Perfect, 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 perfect. So next up, I need to be crushing, or milling, sorry, these runes. And that gives us 4 rune dust. 4 of which, 1 of which will go back to you, and the rest goes into there. So, that one, what we'll do, put a chute, the millstone, the funnel we will throw onto that, so now the extra rune will go into there. I need to power you. I do have some gears nearby that will work. Let's bring these over. I'm not worried about how things look right now. I'm just making sure I can do the thing that I'm trying to do. Hope that doesn't mess anything up. Rotate that so it's facing the right way, please. Okay, you're running now. Honestly, I actually don't want that sheet, because I want it on this layer anyway. So I'm going to put a casing underneath it instead. So what I want is... Oh, this for a second. Hello, hello! Welcome. I just saw your message. I am deep in the weeds of setting up rune production, and I'm not doing it very pretty. Hi, how are you? That's facing the wrong way. That's not good. That's gonna be a problem. Let's do it from here instead. Realistically here, it looks a lot more complex than it is just because I'm trying to cram it into, like, a space I already set up rather than just expanding outwards enough that it would actually be visible fully. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the Create mod is just taking a space that's way too small than it should be and trying to jam as much as I can into it. But, long story short, we've only got like a couple things. If I can sneak out of here. So we're starting over here. In this mod pack, I hit my microphone. Corundum can be grown via spouting water onto it. When it does so, occasionally it will give us these clusters. These clusters and the block itself are being picked up by hoppers, sent over to this chest, brought up here. I am separating out the block itself because I don't actually need it. The clusters are going into here. So these clusters are the wrong color, because I got unlucky and could not find any of the violet corundum. So, these clusters, when mixed with a little bit of rune dust, turns into the proper color, which is being brought over to here into the crusher. So, the correct color plus the crusher and a little bit extra rune dust, when crushed, should crush... Oh, right, it has to be powered as well. I need to figure out a way to do that. When crushed, makes runes. These runes are then coming out here and being split between a millstone, which will turn the runes into dust again, or a deployer over here. Because when it's here on the deployer, deploying a rune on a smooth stone slab gives us runic tablets. These are used in something I don't actually know yet, but the quest wanted me to make runic tablets, and so, yeah. The smooth stone here is just a real nice and easy, but it looks complicated. There is a cobblestone generator hidden in here. Goes over here. It gets smelted into smooth stone, or sorry, normal stone here, which is then filtered, and then smelted once more into the actual smooth stone, which then gets cut by the saw into the slabs. Yeah. But we're in the process now. I have runes coming out of here. Some of it needs to be milled down, because I need the dust from it to be split. 3 of the dust has to go to here, and then 1 of the dust has to go there. So, the way we're gonna do that... Yes! That is exactly correct! It's like Breaking Bad, but with, more gears. And, I guess, a little bit more magic. I never actually watched Breaking Bad. I don't know what's, in that show, truthfully. I just know the dude makes meth. Yeah, so I need to split off a little bit of... Heck. How do I do this? Honestly, we're just gonna do it this way. This needs to be 1 more further out. Rotate that there. I can then make that a belt. So I can fit my belt here. Boom. Oh, water wheels are nice and easy. over here, I'll show you. I've got like 4 of them powering this whole thing. So I'm in the version of Create that has the really big water wheels. But literally there's just a single block of water here. It's completely cleared out under them. And then it just kind of overflows out into the abyss. With the new version of water wheels, they only need a single, like, it doesn't matter how much water you have going around the water wheel. So this single block is giving us full power on all 5 of these water wheels. Now, I will admit, the old water wheels, back when you needed more water to get more power from it, those sucked. Those were a lot of effort to get figured out. And honestly, they were barely worth figuring out because of how much effort had to go into it. Okay, we're going to do... Exactly, yeah. I do like things being really fast, but right now, because it, like, relies on how fast the cobble gen and the crystals are made, I did not speed it up as much as it could go. I did earlier, and then I ran out very quickly of my power. But I do like having things go fast. Honestly, windmills are so much nicer than water wheels, because it's just slap a whole bunch of wool into a tower, and bam, you've got a bunch of stress units. Alright, let's see if a single gearbox... It would help if I had one on me. I don't. Need more gears. I had another crafting table nearby. There it is. Or just make a couple gearboxes. My inventory is a mess. I hate it. Does this work? No, it's wrong. Tragic. Okay. In that case, we're gonna have to get a little funny with it. So I need the output here. One of the dust needs to go to this guy. If I put that there, that is also reversed. Trying to complete create way too much. I haven't heard that one. As many... That sounds really funny, actually. 500 mods crammed for one create. That's great. Honestly, I wish you luck. That sounds like it'd be really fun. I played with, I did a little bit of Create Above and Beyond before. And I remember, like, getting to a point where it became grindy for me. And I'm not a fan of when stuff becomes grindy. So far, at least in Arcane Engineering that I'm doing, it's not grindy yet. So we're doing okay. What, just split, I think I'll need. So it should... Let's see if it does what I want it to do. I want it to send some of it into here, and some of it back to the basin to recolor the crystals. So let's drop our 2 runes in and see what happens. I do need my funnel here. Nope, not on top. Thank you, though. Oh, I dropped all my rune dust. It is. Let's go. Okay. This is a bit too much for first... Oh, with your first time you're doing the... That is crazy. What's the word I'm looking for? Salute the effort that you're going to have to put in for that. I wish you the best of luck. Because my first time with Create was just the mod itself in a little survival world with a friend of mine. And just figuring out the beginnings of Create was enough to, like, confuse me a little bit. I can't imagine with all the add-ons added as well. Alright, where's my scaffold? I want to be able to see what's going on here. Because it looks like it's doing what it's supposed to. Keyword looks. You just have that. That's okay. We have a... Oh, I wonder if that'll be a problem. I feel like that might be a problem. Okay, okay. We're gonna have to be a little funky again. Break that back. Put the tunnel here. I'm gonna set extra suffering with your suffering. I mean, more power to you. I do enjoy a little bit of suffering in my mod packs. Just because when things get crazy and complicated, it makes it more fun for me. Do this here. Make it yellow so I don't forget. I keep at the very least, just for my own sanity, I do color code my belts. So if I have a belt that's going to carry an item, it'll be yellow. If I have a belt that is just to transfer rotational power. Oh no, not Greg Tech. Oh gosh. It has been a while since I played anything Greg Tech, and I remember it being like way more grindy than I prefer. Alright, let's see here. I'm having to figure this out a little bit because things were not splitting like I wanted them to. Will this do what I want? No, of course not. Why would it? But, oh. But you will. When reversed? No. Yeah, I just remember I looked at someone, like, I watched someone else, like, someone was doing videos explaining a little bit of Greg Tech and, like, how much effort it was. And I just remember not wanting to do that. I want that gearbox, please. Thank you. Oh, I can actually put this here. Okay. The thing is, I wanted a separate belt for this. Ow. Put that there, put that there. Make you yellow so I don't forget about you. Move our scaffolding a little bit so I can actually get back up here. So our brass tunnel will have to be here. And then I think there's a way to, like, keep a side from working, right? I do have panels. If I put a panel here, will it... I mean, maybe? There's no telling, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me if at least early Greg Tech. Okay, why do you just not... Yellow, red. Get those back. I'm trying to block this guy off because I don't want it to go to the end. I want it to only split between this block and this one. So I can put a funnel here. Oh. Turn that around. Thank you. That way the Conundrum can back up on this line just fine. And the Runic Dust will go in here. And here. There was a... Wait, I did play with Greg Tech once. I just had a flashback to all of my machines blowing up because I put a cable where it wasn't supposed to be. Oh gosh. At the very least, I don't, in this mod pack, putting a cable or a belt somewhere doesn't completely destroy everything that I'm aware of. I might end up eating my words at some point. That there. So now it will only send the dust either here or over that way, right? I want to round robin. It'll send one there, one here. Let's put the runic dust in. Oh, right. It does it a full stack at a time. That's okay. I can... There's a mod that borks stuff if you do it wrong. There's a lot of mods that bork everything. I think with GregTech, it was specifically a... it was like high voltage on a low voltage line or something like that is what I did. And it did not like that at all. Okay. Can I do a funnel reversed like that? With a belt down here? That would be sick. Nuke. Oh gosh. I can only imagine. Anything that has the word nuclear. GregTech New Horizons is one of those packs that is more of a... You only really play it to be like, yeah, I beat that once. And like a certain subset of people are going to be like, that's crazy. I am impressed you did it. Kind of situation, more than a doing it for fun kind of thing. Don't need that one. Put the belt there. Give me a... Ooh, wait. Doing that will probably mess me up. I started this mod pack single player, actually. And before, like, streaming or recording or anything. And I just really enjoyed what I was doing in it. Like, I played up until the end of this first chapter on my own. And just really, really enjoyed it. And so I decided to give streaming a try. And that's where we are now. It's messing up a little bit already. That's got some rune dust, so I needed this. I wanted to put... was going to put a chest, but now I think I'm going to put a drawer instead. So, drawer here, tunnel here. Just slap a whole bunch of logs in here. And that should... No, it does not just go up. That is tragic. Do shoots go up automatically? Craft to exile. I feel like I've heard of that one. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to see if thinking about it more makes my brain think of anything. Craft exile. I do not remember it. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Oh my gosh, path to exile, huh? I tried once to get into Path of Exile, and I remember, like, I was in, like, the first couple rooms when I looked at the skill tree, and I'm like, that's a lot. And I decided not to play it. Let's see. Shoot here. No. Where have you, like, in Path to Exile or Craft to Exile, like, specifically? Because I have not seen a skill tree that is more than Path to Exile had, at least in my time. Really? That is absurd. Why? How did someone get through doing that? To, like, actually play that. More of the dust here. Just steal that and put it into here. It's like round robin is not actually as much as I want it to be. I mean, hey, if that's what it takes to make your mod packs, I guess. Let's see. When that backs up, are we getting enough over here? Is it splitting 2 and 2? I prefer it to split. You know what I can do? How do I do this? I know there's a way to do it. Andesite tunnels will split 1 off of a stack. So what I need to do is have you slightly farther out. Put that back there. Put an andesite tunnel here, and see if I can keep it from putting anything here. I only have funnels on me. I also need you to be a brass funnel instead. Okay, back to the surface. How do I get out of here? Sneak out this way. Yes, perfect. Back to the elevator. I can leave. Ooh, get out of the cave for a second, see a little bit of sunlight. It'll refresh my brain. The sun. Oh, it's so bright up here. Oh my gosh. Okay, put some stuff away that I don't want on my inventory. I need the brass funnel that I have. And we'll make a andesite funnel. Andesite machine, we bring it over to a stone cutter. We get our tunnels. So what we're gonna do instead of what we had originally, get back down. Back into where the sun does not burn my eyes. So the tunnel goes here. Let's see if... Oh good, it's already blocked. Perfect. So let's see if this does what I want it to. We have a little bit of rune dust in there. More of the rune dust is in here. So throw the rune dust in here, because I need more rune dust here than over there. So that makes the rune. That gets belted over. We get 4 there. Did I do it wrong? Just cover up your belt. Yes. Remember, andesite tunnel's connection to the side. It should split off 1 to over here. But it doesn't. Why not? Okay, what if I break that one? Make the belt go from over here. Power that like so. Maybe a slight tunnel here. Where does it take it? Takes it all to there. Which means what I need to do instead, break that one. Rotate you, belt there, come up here, and wait. I can totally do it that way. Okay. Get rid of that, please and thank you. Get rid of that. I'm having to redo a lot, but it's okay. So I need the reverse of this. Let's see if a gearbox breaks. It does, which means those are reversed. Okay. So I want it to go here. Why was my wrench up there? Like that. And then... Got it. That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. Oh no. I have run out of time. Oh, that's tragic. Okay. Well, maybe while I'm at work today, my brain will come up with something. And that will be able to fix the issue I was having. Because I need 3 of it to go here, 1 of it to go there. Which means we need to play around with it a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I have an idea that I will tomorrow morning when I start my next stream, because I have a little bit of time again tomorrow that I can play for. We'll give it a shot and see if that'll work. Otherwise, this is a complicated mess that's almost set up, and then once it's set up, I can think about making it pretty later. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm Rosalie. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And, yeah, I don't actually know how to, like, properly end stream or recording, so, bye.